students, welcome to another class of computer lessons. So today we are going to continue this chapter, and this is fourth chapter. So the next topic name is using mail merge. So the topic name is using mail merge. Mail merge means how to use this feature, how to work this feature, how to open or how to do mail merge. This is the process we are going to discuss about. So first one, to merge the mails, first go to the mailing tab. Which tab? Mailing tab. So first of all, click on the mailing tab. Then under the mailing tab there are some buttons like envelopes, letters, emails, start mail merge, etc. So among these buttons, click start merge, start mail merge. So what are the steps? First, go to mailing tab. That is the first step. So first one, click mailing tab. So under the mailing tab, select which option or which button? Start mail merge. Which option? Start mail merge button. So second step is click start mail merge button. Start mail merge button. So when we click this button, there are a drop down menu appears, and there are some options like letters, emails, envelopes, directory, then step by step mail merge design. So when we click start mail merge button, a drop down menu appears. In that menu there are some options like letters, envelopes, directory, then step by step mail merge wizard. So click that part. Which option? Step by step mail merge wizard. So third step, click step by step mail merge wizard. Mail merge wizard. Okay. So these are the 3 steps. Then next is to select the document type. So next is what? To select document type. So first, before selecting document type, we have to do 3 steps. What are they? First, click mailing tab. Then click start mail merge button. Third step, click step by step mail merge wizard. The next step is what? Step 1, selecting the document type. So step 1, selecting document type. So how to select document type means there is an area which is present at the right side of the screen. So look at the picture. There is an area which is present at the right side of the screen. So that area is known as mail merge task pane. Its name is what? mail merge task pane. So here the title, select the document type, or the title is like what type of document are you working on. So there are some options. First one letters, second one email messages, third one envelopes, fourth one labels, and fifth one directory. So selecting the type of document. So here now we are going to create a letter, so that we can select which option? Letters. We can select which option? Letter option. So select letter option in the mail merge task pane. So fourth step, mail merge task pane, mail merge task pane, and click which option? Click the document type. What? Letters. Select the document type letters. Okay. So this is the steps, and one more step. On the right pane or right task pane or mail merge task pane, then at the bottom side or at the end of the area there is an option named next starting document option. That is the sixth step. Next starting document option. Okay, these are the 6 steps. First one. So first step is selecting the document type. That is the first step. So click mailing tab. First step. First one. Then second, click mail merge button. Third step. Among the when we click start mail merge button, there is an option or a pop-up menu appears. So among that menu, there are some options. So click step by step mail merge wizard. And fourth step, mail merge task pane appears in the right side of the screen. So set to the document type letters. Then next means what? Next we are going to do what? Starting document. Okay. So first step is selected document type. So here we can select document type. Once again, here is the Word document and this is the mailing tab. Among the mailing tab there are some options or buttons. Start mail merge. There are some options and select step by step mail merge wizard. And then fourth step, mail merge task pane appears on the right side of the screen. So choose the document type under the selection and then select letters. Then click on the next starting document option. Okay. Then step 2 is deciding on the starting document. Step 2, deciding on the starting document. Deciding on the starting document. next document. For that, go to main merge task pane and there a title, that is select starting document. So here use the current document, start from a template, start from existing document. So click use or select use current document. That is the 7th step. Use the click on current document. Click on current document. Then 8. After selecting, next select recipients list or recipients option. So second step, deciding on the starting document. For that, use the current document option. Use the current document option. Document option. Then second one, then at the end of the main merge task pane, next recipients list. So click next what? Recipients list. Okay, this is the second step or step 2, deciding on the starting document. So that you can use the current document option from the merge task pane, which is present at the right side of the screen. Then second option, after that click next recipients list. So the third step is create a list of recipients. Step 3, create a list of recipients. Create a list of recipients. Okay. So for that, we have to create the number of recipients. So click on, go to right side of the screen, that is main merge task pane, and then there is a title select recipients. It contains 3 options. First, using an existing list, select from Outlook contacts, type as a new list. So create a list of recipients is the third step. So you can do this by select the recipients list of options. You can use the current list or contacts of Outlook, and third one, type a new list. So select the option type a new list. Type new list. Then below this, select this, select type a new list, and then second option, there is an option named create. So click on create option. Click on create option. Create option. So when we click the create option, a dialog box appears, so that it contains some field like your first name, last name, address, city, or etc. So if you want to add any other field to that list, you can go to customize columns button. That is the next step. New address list. New address list. And then new address list. Then fourth one, if you want to add any other field, the new address list means here a dialog box or a a blank document appears. It contains title, first name, last name, company name, address line 1, address line 2, etc. So, if you want to add any other fields like city, town, village, etc., so that you can go to customize column button. So, select customize column button. Column button to remove or to add or remove field. Then next after adding or removing all the field in the address list, then now you can enter the name or address of that recipient, so that in the new address list box, enter the data in the respective field. So, fifth step, enter the data. Then, if you want to add one more recipient, go to new entry button. New entry button, so that you can add more than one recipients in the different fields. Then next is click OK. Repeat the steps and click OK. Repeat the steps means adding more recipients list. Then OK. Okay, this is the third step. So third step means create a list of recipients. So that select a type a new list, and there is an option named create. So then click the create option, then type a new address list. A blank document or a box appears, and then you can enter. If you want to enter any other field or remove any other field from the address list, just go to the customize column button and then select the option add or remove. Then fifth step, enter the data in the required field. Enter the data, name, address, then etc. Then sixth, if you want to enter new entry button, so click the new entry button from the address list. Then repeat the steps for adding new recipients, then click OK. Then next is, after clicking OK, a save as dialog box appears. Then enter a specific file name and click save button. Okay. Next is a mail merge recipient dialog box appears, so that you can see all the recipient list in order. If you want to remove any other recipients from the list, you can deselect the records in the new address list box. Then you can check the correct, or you can verify the data which is inserted in the dialog box or that document. Then go to next to write your letter. So next fourth step is inserting merge field. So fourth step is what? Inserting merge field. Inserting merge field. Inserting merge field means you can enter two from etc. That is, you can enter the first name, last name, address list in the letter. That means here 2 and just press and enter. So put the cursor here. So enter first name. For that, go to option or button insert merge field and then select first name. Then select last name. Select address list. So you can enter the address of that person in the to section. Okay. Then next, repeat the steps for other recipients. So next is inserting the merge field. Inserting the merge field means first of all positioning the cursor to the merge field and then go to insert the merge field and then select the first name, last name and then go to add any other recipients repeating the same steps. So you can see to first name, last name, company name, address list, then city, district, etc. So here is the portion 2. So for doing this, you can go to insert merge field, then add first name, last name, company name, etc. That is the fourth step, inserting the merge field. Then step 5, viewing the merge field. So step 5, viewing the merge field. So step 5 is viewing the merge field. Viewing means now we entered the number of recipients in the address box. So you can view the recipients list, their address, their names, etc. So you can view the number of recipients list, that is viewing the merge field. And then on the right side of that means main merge task pane, you can have two options, go to previous or go to next button. If you want to go the previous option, there is a left arrow button. Then if you want to go to next option or next recipient list, then click the right arrow button. So that is so we can see the record 1, that means recipient 1, record 2, that is recipient 2 and record 3, recipient 3, etc. Next, step 6 is merging option. Now the main merge is ready to produce letter. So you can either print the mental letter or edit each other. You can ready to produce the letter. So you can print the merged letter from this step. That is merging option. Merging option means, so here there is a task pane, merge task pane. You can go to the edit and individual letters. Edit and individual letters. So that select all and then enable all option. Then click on the OK button. So that go to click edit individual letters. Then a dialog box appears. Enable all option, then click OK button. So what are the steps? Merging option step. First, edit individual option. Click edit individual option. Then second step is a dialog box appears. A merge into new document dialog box appears. A merge into new document dialog box appears. Then third step, enable all option. Then third step is what? Enable all option. Then click OK button. Enable or select all option. Then finally fourth step is click OK. Okay, these are the four steps. First, merging option is the last step. Click edit individual option. A merge to new document dialog box appears. So enable all option from it. Then click OK. So what are the 6 steps for the mail merge process or mail merge procedure? So the question is, what are the steps for mail merge procedure? First one, step 1, selecting document type. Use your current document type or new, etc. Step 2, deciding on the starting document. Third step, create a list of recipients. And fourth one, inserting merge fielder. Fifth one, viewing the merge fielder. And step 6, merging option. So a recap on this chapter. So what are the things we learned in this chapter? Can you remember that? Yes. So this chapter name is Advanced Features of Word. So in Word there are some main features we already discussed in the previous chapters. But in this chapter we learned some additional features. So can you remember what is the first feature we learned in our previous class? Spell checking, right? Spell checking means correct the misspelled word or incorrect word. Then how will you do it? Just right click on the misspelled word and a drop down menu appears. So there are some suggestion words. You can select the correct suggested words. That is the way to spell check a single word. And in case if you want to spell check the whole word, what will you do? Just go to the review tab and there is a button named spelling and grammar. Click on that button. Then a box appears. On the top position there is a misspelled word and at the below or the lowest position there are some suggested words. So you can select one by one. Then next there are 4 buttons in the dialog box. What are they? Ignore all, change all. Ignore means do not change this word. Ignore all means ignore all the occurrence of the word in the document. Change means change the word with another correct word. And change all means change all the occurrence of the word in the document. Then what do you mean by thesaurus? Thesaurus helps to find the meaning of the difficult word, or we can say it replaces with another synonym. The next word count feature. To use the word count feature means find the number of words in a particular text or a paragraph or a selected text or a document. Number of words. Count the number of words in the document. Then next topic, tracking changes within your document means when someone makes changes to the particular document, if you want to know what are the changes made on that document, you can use this option, track changes option. So what are the things, what are the steps? First, go to review tab and there is a button named track change option. Just click on it. So the button color will change to red color so that it means the option is turned on. Then next is accepting and rejecting changes. That means to accept the changes you saved on the document. For that, click on the review button, click next button. There is an option named accept and move to the next. The same steps for reject and move to next. Then mail merge. What are the steps in mail merge? So first get the document, then create a recipients list, then insert merge field, and then merge both the documents. So 6 steps. What are they? First one, selecting the document type. Step 2, deciding on the starting document. Step 3, create the recipients list. Fourth one, inserting merge field. And fifth one, viewing or reviewing the merge field. And sixth step, merging option. So our 4th chapter is completed. So we can continue with another chapter on the next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.